Well, ladies and gentlemen, look over here. Cornfield is looking healthy and beautiful. Scouted it a few days ago, as well as our bean field. But the big task on the farm today is we have got to plant our wheat field or barley field that we had just harvested, or oats, whatever it was. I'm still scatterbrained. But we have to go check out the planter. So finally, with a few days past, we have had our Kinsey planter was delivered for 3600. This is a big setup and we're going to be running on the 8200. Plenty of horsepower to pull this thing, but there's not a whole lot to look over. I've already looked over it in the prior days when it got delivered. Now we pretty much just got to go to the field and get this knocked out. Let's get this 8200 turned over, sounding good. I think we're ready to go ahead and make the short trip over to the field. Man, talk about this driveway though. We're really going to have to get some gravel moved in here because this thing is, yeah, it's rough. Alright, so we're out of the 8200. We've got this thing lined up ready to get some in-rows knocked out. And looks like we got plenty of moisture under this. That's very important because if we didn't have the moisture, yeah, we might not have even emergence come up. But I'm thinking this field, with it being ready, I think we can just go ahead and jump right on into it. So before we plant the rest of the field, I'm just going to go through here and make sure that we have our seed depth set correctly. Furrows are closing. Looks like everything's about good. Let's get down here. Okay, seed is good and in depth the way we want it. It's about as deep as it needs to be. I think we're ready. Here we are. We're on the last pass of this field. Haven't had any problems yet. Can't complain too much about that. Planting usually goes pretty smooth, but we're pretty much done. So after this, I think we need to scout some crops, but more importantly, we have some grown-up grass as well. So we need to get the bush hog out and take care of some of the alleys. Take this big old rig and find it somewhere to park it. I think we're just going to put it in probably our shop. It's a good storage area for it. Quonset's kind of full up with the straight truck and the combine as well. And then the other stuff has some other equipment in it. But since this field is done, we'll have to monitor it when it comes up. Of course, probably need to spray it and think about fungicide too if we see some frog eye or anything else come into the field. Alright, so the 8200 fully shut off. I'm going to come through here, the tree line. We actually own all of this now. This came with the ground we have, and I'm thinking we could probably make this a field. That's why I did buy the chisel plow as well as the disc. Thinking we can rip this up sooner or later and make a little field out of this. Actually, a little bit of change of plans. We have the chisel plow hooked up to the 8200, and I think what we're going to do is just make an outline, rough estimate, see where we want to put this field, about how big it'll be, and maybe we'll just leave the outline, maybe we'll work it up. Don't really know yet. So there we have it, looking around. Got the outline made, and this is definitely going to take a long time. I need to go talk to the neighbor, maybe they can come and help out. But this is going to take a long time with this small of a chisel plow, and that's about all I can do with that. So we'll sit around and wait, we'll make some phone calls and see if we can't make something else happen. Well, everybody, you won't believe it. Look what the neighbor brought by for us to use. Beautiful Case IH Steiger 370 with a John Deere chisel. So, we're going to go ahead and work this thing up, and should be a field by the end of this episode. And just like that, we have our field completely cultivated up. It is ready to be worked, a little more under, and then planted. Probably won't do it this year. We'll put some residuals down, try to keep the weed pressure out of it. But we can't thank the neighbor enough for letting us borrow this tractor. Well, climbing down out of the case, and we've had our hands full today. I think it's time to go and relax, catch a basketball game or something like that, cook some dinner. So we will catch y'all in the next one.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank. It ain't that long till I'm back at the pond. I'm pulling up the truck down at the dock. It's time to do some cruising, baby, get a little stuck. It's a Saturday joyride, Percy